good. So on Joshimath, we are now learning that Uttarakhand's Chief Minister has directed for a fresh survey to be conducted at all the hill districts in the state of Uttarakhand. Remember, this has been the latest information that is now pouring in, that Chief Minister of Uttarakhand has directed for a fresh survey to be conducted at all the hill districts in the state. Remember, today is a very crucial day because today is when the demolition of buildings is set to begin. We are learning that over 80 families have already been shifted to safer locations. This, as Joshimath continues to sink, every minute is extremely important. It's time that is of the crucial essence. Even Uttarakhand's Chief Secretary had confirmed earlier that cracks are continuing to come up in more houses, buildings, and even the roads are sinking. As you can see on the left side of your screens, those are the cracks that have been spotted on more houses and the roads. For more details, let's quickly go across to our correspondent Nikhil Lakhwani, who continues to report live from Joshimath. Nikhil, important to talk about how this survey of the various hill districts is going to be extremely crucial, because remember, we're talking about a time when the government in Uttarakhand is looking at rehabilitating all those people who will be leaving these cracked houses.
Well, definitely this decision of the Uttarakhand Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami comes at a crucial time when a survey is already underway in the town of Joshimath after the cracks which have been reported in multiple places. Initially, they were, as the Chief Secretary of the state informed PMO that a strip land of close to 350 meters in width, it is something which has been impacted. But after, when we have visited this particular town, we got the information, we have seen in person that there are multiple places in patches where the cracks have been reported at different places, and now this is the official call which has been taken by the state government. Pushkar Singh Dhami, Uttarakhand Chief Minister, has directed that all the hill station which falls in the Uttarakhand state, it is likely to undergo the survey which is going to be conducted by the experienced agency, because this is a debate which is now in place for long now as to how the hill states are being burdened and how the commercialization of these places are taking place. There is unplanning as well as far as the construction work is done at these places, including that of Joshimath. This is the reason why the need arise in the very first place, that this is something which should take place. But how it is going to be impacted, in what order, or how many days will be the timeline will be given for the same by the state government, is something that we will have to wait for. But so far, this is the crucial piece of information. In fact, in Joshimath as well, Akansha, we were told that for long there were many of the locals, there were social activists as well, who had given this call, who had red flag this particular thing, that it is likely to be impacted. The cracks is somewhat they were sensing for long now. This is the reason why everything becomes so crucial at this particular juncture. Back to you,
Absolutely,
Akansha.
Nikhil. It's interesting that you speak about these red flags which had been flagged off time and again. In fact, we've seen the MC Mishra report, the commission report also, that had been introduced almost 50 years ago, and that was also ignored. Having said that, as you rightly mentioned, there have been time and again numerous red flags. How can we now expect this survey to sort of become that final point where the government actually, all right, I'm